After you became a Muslim, did you change your mind about Muslims and Islam?
After I became a Muslim,
Yes.
no, I was baptized. The Baptist. Once I come to Islam, I came under Elijah Muhammad. Then his son took over in 1972. That's when I come in. 1975. I came into Islam in 1972, and I heard about it. The first Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I heard about it, but then I said, "Well, I want that because you had to take some kind of a job to keep from drinking. At that time, I was drinking and disillusioned and just, and the job that I could do, old nasty job, you know what, you wouldn't want it. And what I was what I could do was cooking. I couldn't get them kind of jobs. Not out here. It's awful. Just to be fair with, they awful pressure. So I was looking for something. I lost my mother. I don't remember my mother. Oh God. Just come up, just nothing but God blessed me to be here today. That's all I can say. It was hard back there. I can't tell you all what was happening in Texas, but I couldn't get the job that I wanted, so you had to pick trash jobs, any kind of job you can get.
Okay, which things about Islam impress you the most?
Well, my father, he was always talking about Abraham, Moses, and all of them. See, I was baptized when I was 7 years old, and it was. I kept on. My father died, bless his heart. But there's nobody left but me. And when I heard of Islam, you drink, they putting all that old crap on the people. And I said to God, I said, if I ever can get out this, see the people want to put a scorn on your name. You know, see what I mean? But and when I heard the Muslim Islam, you might notice when the Honorable Elijah's son come in, dog, God, they quit G-O-D, but they turned it around. He said G-D. On kind of, they would say dog. You turned the other way, dog. So I was born the Baptist Abraham. God bless him. And bless my father. Man, I come a hard way. I can't tell you all the stuff, the age I am now. Oh, but I sit in bed, I said, it's chilly, so God in heaven somewhere. So, instead of people teaching you right, they teach you the other way. And I wondered, I said, well, what have I done to people? And my father tried to do everything he could. All we could do, cut yards. And at that time, they give you 10 cents an hour, 25 cents an hour. That's big money then. I went out to charge 25 cents an hour, great big. You had to know somebody to get that. And air hammers, I've done construction work. I don't know all of what I have done since in my life, 94 years, but I know one thing, it was hard. So they put wine on you, put things, they try to make you be a quick. But my father was always, by me being a Christian, and the fact, listening to my father, I learned more. I learned more of what Islam is now. The same Abraham and Moses was there yesterday, they're here now. God is here now. My father was awful. His name, I said, Papa, I said, what's your name? He said, they call him Sunday because he wouldn't shine shoes on Sunday. I said, what they call you son? You know how children ask their father. And ma'am, I just come up hard. Any job you could get to eat, you take it, cutting grass, cooking, flunking, washing dishes, regardless of what you know, you had to take them all kind of jobs. You couldn't get a decent job. Didn't get no education because you had to work. I didn't get no education. A third grade education was a good education. In fact, I know more than you think I know. You understand? But God just had it so that you over and over and over. So it is a God somewhere. I heard of him, and it's King James. I heard of him, ma'am, and there's nothing wrong with the Bible. It's what they injected in there and taught you what they want to know. But World War One. Excuse me, it's all coming to me now. But I thought them people was giving me medicine to help me. They give me Thorazine. I come in there just like this. I don't know if you know what Thorazine is, but ma'am, that stuff really messed you up. Back to tell you the way I come up, I just so we plant gardens and stuff. And I do farm work. They were, in fact, that's the first thing you learn anyhow. In fact, that's what you want to know is farm labor. People don't know that, but I come from the ground. I'm going back to. I'm very well educated now. I'm educated, God educated. But they put all that stuff on to put a blight on your name. Drinking, you understand? I said, God, and God blessed me not to take a drink. You couldn't give me nothing. You couldn't give me nothing. And to tell you really just like it is, you got that old song says I was in the church and sang quartet and I done some of everything. But I try to tell people the history of my life. They couldn't believe you come up with 10 cents an hour. At that time, I was born in 1918, and I'm 94 years old now. But I've done something. So just to think about it, I got to cry. And the old song said, Lord, I just can't help but cry sometimes. Then my heart's full of sorrow, my eyes full of tears. I just can't help. You wonder, what did I do to these people? They worked us like dogs. But there's some good people. In my father, they, regardless of what you know, you couldn't use it. Then they come out here and they want to put wine on you and all that stuff. Oh, God. El Centro, I've been with El Centro, what's it called, all down through the Sacramento, Portland. I went up over here in what's it called, went Portland, Oregon, Sacramento, Yakima, Wapita. I found good all the time, but what I mean, I worked. And I thought about God all the time, every time. And my father raised us, he was awful religious. And it is a God somewhere. I can't help it. And that little song said, Lord, I just can't help but cry sometimes. Then my eyes were full of sighs, my eyes were full of tears. Lord, I just can't help but cry sometimes. I can't tell you all what I went through. But what do we, that was the devil. Devil-minded people. And humans are human. Humans are human. You got a heart, I got a heart. You got a soul, I got a soul. And I thought out there, the woman you first teach it. I don't know my mother. I've seen the pictures. But one day, ma'am, I'll go with Jacob and what's I'm well read. I was just reading behind my father since I come into Islam and was listening to my father about Abraham and Moses and Isaac and Jacob. I come all in through the thing and God blessed me. I said, God bless me. I wouldn't care what these people done. You couldn't make me go against God for nothing. Allah is the greatest in the world. I don't care what I have found. You looking at a man that found his heart. God, Allah. Allah is God. And I was born to be what I am today. I try to give you as much of my background, much as I can. I have to go way back, 80 and 90. I'm 94 now. Let me see. I have to go way back there to tell you what all I've done. God bless me. That's all I can say. And I heard about Islam, and when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's son come in 1975, and he turned God's name over to G-O-D in the Bible. But he turned that, they wonder how come he take GED. So the unbelieving Muhammad, you could call it dog. So you just put GD. But Allah, that's what we call him now, Allah. So that's all I can tell you. What I mean, I know more than that, but I'm giving you the much as I can. And I'm the last one out of 8 here. 8 boys. It's 5 boys. No, it's 3 girls and 5 boys. That's what. And I'm the last one. All my people are gone. Nobody but me.
Are you the only one that's Muslim?
Yes, ma'am. All of them dead but me. And I got Islam up on 19, up on Beltway.